I can't wait. Wow! I'm not going to tell you life got harder during COVID-19 because it was always hard. After decades as an award-winning broadcaster, print journalist, field producer, and even going to film school, age and the daily pain of fibromyalgia ended my days in the newsroom. It took 5 years of hard work, of research and rebranding to build my freelance writing, editing, and producing business. I had just gained some momentum as a content strategist and brand message architect, with new opportunities opening up when COVID-19 hit and closed the nation down. My momentum came to a screeching halt. How many people in this country experienced the same thing last year?
Everybody.
This economy works for some, but it doesn't work for everyone. And if you're on the lowest rung of our hidden American caste system, you're plumb out of luck. The pandemic proved you don't have to be on the lowest rung. The income gap that's been widening since the early 1970s, the lingering consequences of the Great Recession, and a polarized political climate left roughly 20, and I say it again, 20 million Americans unemployed.
Yes, sure.
This time, it wasn't just the bottom rung on the income ladder that was affected. Our economy had finally sprung its leak. The unexpected deluge of UI applications exposed the dysfunction within our federal and state governments to handle sudden economic disasters. And the hybrid of federal state unemployment insurance financing has made the system vulnerable to our American new normal, an increasingly unforgiving political polarity. Our lawmakers' political motives hijacked the UI system, while people literally starved, lost homes, lost cars, lost health care, lost credit, lost retirement, and lost loved ones. Our lives are no longer safe in this hybrid system. So the solutions are clear. Federalize this UI system. A federally managed UI system is the only way to ensure that classism and racism can't be written into the online algorithms. It's the only way to ensure a streamlined, efficient, and timely UI application, determination, delivery, and taxation process. Congress shouldn't have had to step in periodically to extend benefits. We need to design a system to continue benefits until our economy recovers from a recession.
Right.
Make unemployment available for any and everyone who needs it, regardless of race, religion,
Gender or age.
location, and immigration status. Provide job seekers with allowances during periods of recovery so they can re-enter the workforce without being vilified and penalized for wanting a better job than the last one they left. Every American worker deserves jobs that pay salaries and wages that meet the cost of living in their respective states. Every American worker deserves safe jobs. Every American worker deserves the right to leave jobs that are abusive, unsafe, and exploitive without being denied UI benefits.
It's a right.
Every American worker deserves the right to make enough to sustain our households as we see fit, not corporate interests and their political puppets. Every American worker deserves jobs that provide us with security and, dignity. We deserve to work with dignity.
Exactly!
And finally, every American deserves the right to choose. After all, we do live in the United States of America.
Tell them, Sharon!
To the Biden administration, may I remind you that we, and I'm from Georgia, in the state of Georgia, including many COVID unemployed people, mobilized to narrowly turn a southern conservative red stronghold to a blue state, thus putting our current president in office and flipping the Senate. Yet this week, almost 350,000 Georgians will lose our financial lifeline, more than half of us people of color. We are looking to Senators Warnock and Ossoff, and most of all, President Biden, to build a UI system where our financial security is not subject to the whims of anti-worker governors. To Governor Kemp and
Governor Hogan,
and all the others of the 26 states who are
Criminals.
pulling unemployment and unemployed benefits, much needed, from out from under desperate people who have yet to recover from this pandemic.
criminals.
Let me tell you something. How dare you fail to deliver federal unemployment relief consistently, cause additional benefits cliffs, then backstab your constituents when they needed you most of all for political expediency.
Criminals.
As a transplanted Georgian seeking to restart my career during recovery, I only received a net, and I'm just letting you in, of $125 a week in pandemic unemployment assistance.
Can you imagine?
Plus $252 in the federal pandemic unemployment compensation. That's a total of $377 a week. I command generally $100, $377 a week. I command $100 an hour usually when I'm working. And at the lowest, 55. Don't tell me that I can live off of unemployment. All I'm asking is for 2 additional months that were pulled out from under me, pulled out from the other millions of Americans struggling to get back on their feet after several benefits cliffs that have left them behind worse than they were before this pandemic started. Don't tell me that you can't do that. Don't tell me that this is good for the economy. It's
Liars!
absolutely not.
Liars!
So we're here now. We're here so this doesn't happen again. And we
Ever.
demand a complete overhaul, because I'm telling you guys something. The fissures in this UI system, a broken UI system, is only the beginning, is only one signal, one symptom of a very broken economy. And this has to change. This is why unemployment overhaul reform can't wait. We can't wait.